Well, for more now, we're here joined by California Democrat Khanna. Congressman Khanna, welcome back to Faith Nation. It's always great to have you. You just heard Senator Manchin there making the red line on the Hyde Amendment, also talking about the high price tag on the reconciliation bill. Your thoughts?
We will get to a compromise. I was in a meeting with the president yesterday, and we said that we have to have good faith negotiations with Senator Manchin. As you know, the Hyde Amendment is the law of the land. I don't expect that reconciliation will repeal it, so I think we could get to a compromise there.
As you mentioned, you met with the president yesterday along with a group of other House progressives. Afterwards, the White House said there was agreement on what mattered most when it comes to the key priorities in the final legislation. That said, does that get you any closer to your moderate Democrat counterparts?
It did. I mean, what we agreed on is that the price tag had to come down. What we agreed on is that we had to sit down with Senator Manchin and negotiate something. What some of us said is reduce the number of years that these programs exist, and that will really help us get to consensus.
Congressman Khanna, critics are quick to pounce, suggesting if your caucus can't get this done with control of the White House, the Senate, and the House, on something with broad support like infrastructure, it shows that Democrats may not be able to govern, potentially risking, as Abby just reported, economic catastrophe when it comes to the debt ceiling.
Well, we're trying to do this without a single Republican vote when it comes to the debt ceiling, and I voted when Trump was president to increase the debt ceiling numerous times. So it's unfortunate that no Republican is willing to do that, but the Democrats will get it done, and I'm confident that we will pass the president's agenda. Again, it's a very slim majority, 50-50 Senate, only a 3-seat majority in the House, so it's difficult to do things without any Republican votes, but we're working very hard, and I'm confident we will deliver.
Congressman, progressives have seemed to gain a lot of control in this infrastructure debate. Unlike before, you have a prominent seat at the table and you have the president's ear. Congressman, what does that say about the control of the Democratic Party and where it's heading? Is it becoming more progressive?
It is, and that's because people like progressive policies. They believe that every American should have the opportunity to go to preschool. They believe that we need child care help for families that need assistance raising kids. They believe we should have free community college so people can go get community college benefits. These are popular policies around the country, and that's what progressives have stood for.
Congressman, I know you supported the supplemental bill that ultimately provided $1 billion to fund Israel's Iron Defense Dome system. The opposition notably came mostly from the progressive wing of your caucus. That, along with a recent incident involving Vice President Kamala Harris, has sparked concerns about anti-Israeli sentiment possibly brewing among Democrats. I'd love to get you to weigh in on your thoughts there.
The Democratic Party still believes that Israel is an ally. The Iron Dome funding, which I supported, was for defensive proposition. I mean, it was to make sure that when you have Hamas rockets coming in, that civilians don't get killed. So I don't understand why anyone wouldn't be for that defensive technology in Israel. In Silicon Valley, Israel is a significant ally economically on innovation. And I've been critical of settlements, and I've been critical of some policies. I much more am with Shimon Peres or Yitzhak Rabin than I was with Netanyahu's ideology. But we have to recognize that Israel is an ally, and you can be critical of certain policies without undermining that fundamental alliance.
All right, Representative Khanna of California, thank you so much. It's great to have you.
Thank you.